A very good afternoon, my dear all student. This is Jay Sudhakar, Assistant Professor of English from MRIT. In previous class, we have discussed about precise writing and intensive and extensive reading, types of essays. I have explained from 4th unit. Today, we are going to learn from 5th unit, that is how a Chinese billionaire built her fortunes. Before having a lesson explanation, I wanted to give you overview about lesson what we are going to learn. Today we are discussing about the world richest self-made woman, who is Johu Kunfi. She is the founder of Lens Technology as the CEO of Lens Technology. People in the industry call her Johu by nickname Brother Fei because they say she as tough as a man. Some might say she is tougher. From initial stage, she has encountered with many difficulties and setbacks as an entrepreneur, as a child also. In this lesson, we are going to learn about Johu Kunfi, how was her early life and struggles, and what is her family background, how her schooling was, and how she is a characteristic of being humble in character and behavior towards her worker in a factory, and how she started business, that is Lens Technology. This year we are going to learn in this lesson. Okay, how a Chinese billionaire built her fortune. How built her fortunes, nothing but here. How built her destiny. How built her favorable. How built her wealth and the status even. Meet Johu Kunfi, the world richest self-made woman. Kunfi was a self-made woman because of she's never take any idea from any other experts. Because of she's only stand with her own self. Okay, with her own experience, whatever she made today, she's only learned by herself. That's why we call her self-made woman, who is Johu Kunfi. She is the founder of Lens Technology and counts a 27 million estate in Hong Kong among her acquisition. Okay, and 27 millions of properties in Hong Kong cities. But she is the most at home on the floor of her factory, dipping her hands in a tray of water to ensure it is of the right temperature, or taking the place of one of her technician for a while. Because of she's always most at home. Because of most at home means she's very comfortable. She's always been at home. Because of she wanted to check what happened in her factory. Because of she's built her apartment nearby the factory. Okay, because of she can easy to access what is going in her factory, to check everything. That is a idiomatic expression they are given here. That is idiomatic, dipping her hands in a tray of water to ensure it is of right temperature, or taking the place of one of her technician for a while. Okay, she's calling one of the technician from the factory and how working is going on, and she's every time used to know how work is progress. That is a very easy to access what is going on in the factory, because of she's very near to the factory. And if you meet her, I'll explain. If you meet her, you would instantly notice her neatness of appearance, her round oval-like glasses, and her cherubic face. Okay, instantly, if supposed to be going to meet her, for instantly you came to understand that how she maintained neatness. But due to her appearance only you can understand. Once you instantly you can observe that how maintain she's neatness. We can understand she's the way of dress up, and we can see she's look like a cherubic face. Cherubic face means what? Like a baby. Okay, angel. Like we better to say angel, or like a baby. Cherubic face, chubby cheeks. Okay, you can see here it is. She's a oval like glass. She wearing always oval like glasses. She looks cherubic face, round face. She's very active. When you observe that, we can easy to understand. She's always maintain very neatness. She given a major priority to maintain clean. And the youngest of three children, Kunfi, was born in tiny village in China. She's the youngest of three children. Kunfi was born in small village in China. She lost her mother when she was 5 years old. Okay, her father was a skilled craftsman. Okay, so her father also has a great skilled craftsman. He's prepared something. Okay, that was a great skilled craftsman. He lost his eyesight and a finger in industrial accident. Unfortunately, Kunfi father lost his eyesight and a finger in an industrial accident. Okay, Yen Kunfi helped her family raise pigs and ducks for their livelihood. For initial and beginning stages, she's a rise up. Okay, she's a rise up pig and ducks for livelihood. Okay, that is what her childhood life. Despite of being a brilliant student, Kunfi dropped out of the school at the age of 16. Okay, she's a very brilliant student from the school. Kunfi dropped out at the age of 16. She's landed a job that required her to work from 8 to 12 p.m. a polished glass. Okay, after dropped out at the age of 16, she's landed a job that is work hours from the 1888 a.m. to 12 p.m. That is polishing the glass. The hours were long and the work were monotonous. Okay, the polishing glasses work is very long hours. She's used to always regularly polishing the glasses. That works makes her monotonous. Monotonous means here it is. There is no variety. Okay, every time used to polishing the glasses, she will get boredom. There is no variety. There is nothing to creativity in that work. After 3 months, she decided to quit. Okay, from the polishing the glass, she wanted to quit from the job. She wrote her letter of resignation to her boss, in which she complained of long hours and boredom. What she written in that resignation letter? She mentioned long hours and boredom. Okay, but she also said that she was grateful for the job and was willing to learn more. In the resignation letter, she's mentioned that I'm very grateful for this job, but I wanted to learn something great and new and creativity. So her boss was impressed with her letter. He asked her to stay on the promoted her. Okay, by this statement, whatever she mentioned in the letter, that statements are impressed. So in order to, the boss was promoted to her in another profile work. When she had saved enough money, she took the help of relatives and set up a workshop for making watch lenses. Okay, then when she had saved, she's earning so much money, some savings. She earned some saving enough money. Then she take some help of the relatives and she's start up a workshop of making watch lenses. First business is making watch lenses. Much of what she knows about making lenses was self-taught. Whatever she learned from the making the lenses, that is everything self-taught only. Nothing learned by others. Okay, she now began to try out different ways of improving the quality of lenses that she sold. Okay, began to try. Every time she wanted to give the improving the quality of lenses. Every time when she is making the lenses, for every time she wanted to give improvement of the quality of the lenses that she sold. Whatever the lenses she sold, that is very highly quality, she'll give and produce to the market. She began to acquire a reputation for making the finest watch lens available in the market. Okay, for this reputation, make her own self, she's giving the finest lenses. She make available in the market. She's always made the finest lenses in the market. Along the way, she married. Meanwhile, she married and had a child. She then divorced and again married and had another child. Here they won't mention personal details. None much mention personal details here in this. Let us see the advent of the mobile phone made Mr. Johu brilliant in the billionaire. Okay, advent of mobile phone made Mr. Johu billionaires because of arrival of mobile phones made Johu billionaires. How become a billionaires? Let us see. In 2003, she was still making watch lenses when she received call from the Motorola mobile gained Motorola. Sorry. Okay, in 2003. Okay, she's actually in 2003 also she's making lenses only. When she got a call from Motorola, okay, in 2003, at the time only her lifestyle turned. They wanted her to make screen for mobile phones. Actually, Motorola's what they said, they wanted her to make screen for mobile phones. Before that, she's only made the watch lenses only. Okay, when call got from the Motorola, they advised her to make screen for mobile phones. Until then, mobile screens were made up of plastic only. Until at the time only, all the screens, mobile screens are made up of plastic only. We have all seen that plastic screens? Yes. But glass would be more resistant to scratches and provide the sharper images for text and multimedia. Joe got an idea, struck with an idea that is glass would be more resistant to scratches and provide a sharper image of text. Joe got on a board and created the screen for Motorola Razr V3. First of all, she made the glass screen for Motorola Razr V3. Soon after, HTC, she'll also take up some other companies also. Soon after, HTC, Nokia and Samsung placed order with her. Okay, simultaneously she got an order from the HTC, Nokia and Samsung. Okay, then in 2007, Apple entered the market with the iPhone, which has a keyboard enabled glass touch screen. Today what we are using. Okay, 2007 enter the Apple, that is keyboard should be enabled glass touch screen, that is made by the Johu Kunfi. Apple picked Johu Lens technology as its supplier. Okay, Apple permanent supplier. Their Apple company has taken Johu as a permanent supplier. Okay, consequently, Miss Johu invested heavily in new facilities and a skilled technician. Due to that reputation, okay, she get a more calls from the different kind of company. Consequently, Mr. Johu invested heavily in the new facilities and a new technician because of it is a company which was a very reputation. It is a peak running. So, in order to she's a investor new facilities and appointed the skilled technician. Within 5 years, she set up the manufacturing plants in 3 areas. Great. Within the 5 years only, she set up the manufacturing plants. It's not an easy one. Set up the manufacturing is not an easy task. Within the 5 years only, she's set up the manufacturing plants in 3 cities. Today, there are several competitors in this area, but Lens Technology still remains a tier 1 player. Okay, we can observe that we have a different competitors and different companies are there. But Lens Technology still remains tier 1 players. It is only stand by its own quality and its own famous. And Mr. Johu is a very hand-on with her job. She can easy to hand-on means what? She can involving and participation. Whatever she works doing in that factory, she's involving active participation. She still tours factory floor and sits down at the machine to working them herself. Okay, when she get a time, she'll roaming the factory floor and sit down at the machine, and whether it is working or not, whether working properly or not. She will use to check. She never sits somewhere. She's always roaming the floor and checking the whether the machines are working or not. That is what her work profile. This is her way of finding any fault in the process of requirement that are in use. If supposed to be, she's while roaming, if you find any problem on in the process or equipment that are in use, she's rectify the problem. At the same time, at the time only, it is a workout. And she's accept the same amount of dedication from her employees as well. Okay, she's a very dedicated worker. Mr. Joe is a dedicated person. She's the same way. She's accept the same amount of dedication from her employees as well. Most of the labors that she employs for checking glass are women's only. She's recruited the most the employees were women's only. Okay, in the factory, what is the works that's going in the factory? In the factory, glass is cut, ground down into size, and to be priced and polished to give each plate transparent finish. Then the plates are strengthened in the potassium iron bath, painted and cured and a good condition. Finally, they are cleaned and coated with the anti-smudge and anti-reflection films. Anti-reflection, very cleanness. Joe is obsessive about the standard maintained in her, coated with the anti-smudge and anti-reflection films. Joe obsessive about the standard maintained in her factory. She's always trying to give an importance to maintain the standard, okay, in factory. For her office door leads to an apartment. Okay, so from office to very near to apartment. Okay, she built her apartment very near to her office. She uses this apartment to rest so that she can have access to factory floor day and night. Okay, because of it is very near to close to the office, so she can access what going in the factory to day and night. In spite of all success she has achieved, Joe, who is relatively less known even in her own country, China, because of in spite of success, Joe is very relatively less known because of she's very busy on toes. Okay, but busy on toes and her is way of achievement. She's very less known to his relatives even in her country in China also. She rarely grants any interview and makes public appearance. But because of she's not interested to take an interview. Always success people are given interview, trying to motivate others. But she's not interested to do that. Rarely she conduct the interviews and public appearance only. She's not interested to become a limelight. Her employees know her to be fastidious and observant of the smallest details. She's very particular. Fastidious nothing but which very particular. She's very keen about small details. She's given importance to small details. Small mistake also she's keen observing. She's noticed the manager slouching at the meeting and ask him to sit right. Small details, for example, if supposed to when she conduct any meeting, if anyone getting sleepy or drowsy, ask them to immediately sit straight. Treat like a child. Yet she is exudes charm and humility. She has a good characteristic in humble nature. And she remembers where she comes from and does not take her present position for granted. Yeah, great one. She remembers where she comes from and does not take her present position for granted. But she's not believe that this is what her position. Now is a billionaire. She won't believe that this is a present position is not permanented. And she recalls that her village, most girls did not have the option of going to middle schools. She's thinking about his childhood days. At the time, every girl, there is no chance to go to middle school. They would be engaged. Maybe they would be engaged with a marriage at very early age. But not Joe who choose to work and run a business. They're always engaged with some other works, engaged with always married and then would not go to school. But Joe who choose to work and run a business at early ages only. And it is a choice she never regret. It is a choice. The taking work and run a business, it is my choice. I never feel pain and never regret and never feel sorry for my what I'm choosing today. Okay, thank you for listening to my lesson with a very great patience. Okay, after lesson explanation, what you have to do is you have to write once you read, first of all, once you read the story, then you can understand everything. Then after reading, you have to write a summary as well. You have to write a open book assignment also. In open book assignment, what we have to write? 10 questions you have to write. Okay, thank you. We'll meet next session. Thank you. Thank you.